UFC 312, Plessis versus Strickland 2 takes place this weekend, and I'm going to go through the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions, starting with the early prelim opener of, and that's a fight between Hyung Park versus Niam Jargle Tumandre. Oh man, why did your parents? I'm not gonna get into it. Why did your parents name you that? Why are you here? Why do I have to pronounce your name? You're not even that good. Tumandembro. Not that hard, but it's just such a tongue twister to say that. But we'll get back to the fight. I'm gonna pick I want to say Hyung Park is good, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is a full card. But the Niam Jargle is not that good. All these guys aren't great. He did beat Shannon Ross, but welcome to the club. He finished him. But who can't? I'm not going to give you praise because you beat Shannon Ross. He beat Seung Guk Choi. That's a good win. Niam Jargle's a bit of a physical freak, But he lost to Carlos Hernandez. But I think he got takedowns in that fight, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what happened. I kind of forgot. I think he got takedowns against Hernandez. But then he looked pretty mid against Peter Deniso. I remember a fight where he looked terrible. So I'm going to lean Hyung Park. I really don't care, but I think he'll win by having crisper striking and technical striking overall and having good takedown defense. He is good, Hyung Park, and he's well-rounded, I think, enough to win this. He's got good striking. He can keep up. So I'm going to go Hyung Park. Do I care? No. But I think he wins. We move on. I'd probably pick Park over Hernandez. We move on up the card. Quillon Salkeld versus Anshul Jubli. This is a lock. I mean, there's a lot of debut in it. Sorry this was posted a bit late a day. I had to research this card. There's a lot of debuting fighters. I'm going to go for Quillon Salkeld over Anshul Jubli. I'm not picking you to win a fight if you're losing to Mike Breeden. I don't care if he was winning. If you lose to Mike fucking Breeden in 2023, you aren't getting picked by me until you win another fight. I don't care if he was winning. I don't care that he beats Jekka Sadegi. I don't care. You aren't getting picked by me. And I'm not even just picking against him because of that. But I just truly believe that Quillon Salkeld is just levels ahead of Anshul Jubli. Anshul Jubli actually, I know it's a meme, because he's the only Indian fighter in the UFC. But he's actually not bad skill-wise on the ground. I just don't see him getting the grappling off on Quillon Salkeld. And I just think that Salkeld is just a way better striker with ferocious power. So I could just see this being a first-round bad KO for Quillon Salkeld. Usually the Australian fighters are riled up and pumped up in Australia, and especially in your debut. I could see a counter KO, putting Anshul Jubli out cold. I can just so see it. Anshul trying to come forward, just getting knocked out. I can just see it. I'm going to go Quillon Salkeld. If that's his name, I don't really know. Maybe it's Salkeld. I thought it's Salkeld. Salkeld, maybe? I'm going to go Quillon Salkeld or Quillon. Also with how the UFC broadcast says it before I officially say his name correctly. If it is correctly, I'll pick him to win, though. We move on up the card. Kevin Jousset versus Jonathan McAuliffe. I don't see anything in Jonathan McAuliffe. I've researched him as well. A jiu-jitsu nerd. You gotta be a guy that has good cardio. And this guy, maybe he does. You don't have the stand-up. You're not Brian Battle. And you're not going to beat Kevin Jousset in your debut. Kevin Jousset is going to win. Not saying Kevin Jousset is all that either. I just think he's better. He trains out of a proper gym in Team CKB. Which, you know, is he just lost? Is he just got slept? But, you know, you got Dan Hooker looking good. Oldberg looking good. They have fights coming up in March. I got Kara France fighting for a belt soon as well. But other than Izzy, Izzy's the one letting him down there. But Kevin Jousset lost to Brian Battle. Not bad. Kind of gassed. He was looking good. I picked Battle to win, I do believe, in that fight as well. I think, I did pick Battle. You know, but he beat Song Kanan. Beat Kiefer Crosby. He's good everywhere. He's mainly a striker. I can see him just winning a boring decision here. Like a boring decision win over Jonathan McCallum. Kind of having a Puelles Hooker performance. Where he just stuffs the takedowns. I can see this guy's a bit of a jiu-jitsu nerd. I haven't found him impressive. Like, I haven't been wowed. He's a guy that gets subs. He's good at getting subs. But you don't have the stand-up to back it up like a Charles Oliveira with the power, at least. You don't have that. So, in that case, I don't really credit you as a decent fighter. And you're not going to out-grapple. It's not like you got offensive wrestling either. Not that good. I'm going to go with Kevin Jousset. We move on up the card. Cody Steele versus Rong Zhu. Cody Steele is good. I like Cody Steele. This guy is actually good. It's a prospect. Yeah, I'm going to pick him to win over Rong Zhu. Rong Zhu has improved. And I do rate Rong Zhu. He has improved. It's just... He just don't got it, man. Like, he just don't... He just doesn't have that line in him. I know it's a weird way to say it, but, like, he just doesn't have that... Like, he doesn't put together... Like, oh, Rong Zhu's coming up. I know Chris Padilla is good. But so is Cody Steele. Cody Steele is good as well. He's a good prospect. Got good stand-up. He's skilled as hell on the feet. I think he has good wrestling as well. Obviously, he does, because I've seen this guy somewhere. He's... Fuck. Oh, yeah, he out-grappled Gregory Rodriguez in a grappling match. That's probably where I saw his name before. He lost, but... Gregory Rodriguez ain't bad. He looked good in his last fight against Chase and Blair. Amazing performance. He was supposed to fight Quamil Atani, the guy that Pereira lost to way early on in his career in MMA. I'm going to pick him to win over Rong Zhu. I think that he's just better. Like, he just... How do I say it? Like, he just has it more. When it comes to, like, in a scrap, I trust him to win. Technically. And just gritty-wise. Like, I just think he's got it more than Rong Zhu. And I don't see him getting out-grappled by Rong Zhu. I don't see Rong Zhu being the guy to knock this guy out. I see that happening with Steele. Like, I think Steele can use the wrestling if needed here. He's got that option. And I think that he has the KO ability here. Rong Zhu's the guy that wants to just pick you apart. Zhu's got grappling. I just think Steele's good enough to just stay away from that. And win this by... I'll say decision. I'll say close decision. 29-28. This guy gets it done. Yeah, I'll pick him to win. I'll go Cody Steele. We move on. Up the card. Already 9 minutes in. Alexandre Topuria versus Colby Thickness. What a last name that is. I'm going to go Alexandre Topuria. Ilya Topuria's brother. And not Volk's brother, but Volk's friend, teammate. I'm going to go for Alexandre. Doesn't really have the pop on the feet I want him to have. So I do see this being a tricky fight. But I think he's better. Like, I think he'll win 29-28 here. Like, I just think he's more physical than Colby Thickness. He's had a full camp. I know Colby Thickness is in Australia, so that kind of helps him. This is not some random American dude they're bringing on here. This is a guy that's already been in Australia, so that's not bad for him. I just think Topuria is better, man. He doesn't have the pop in his shots, though. I want him to work on that. If he can do that, if he can have that Ilya to him, this guy is going to be an issue for bantamweight. I just think that Colby Thickness, you know, He doesn't have any physical. He's not physical. He's a bit of a string bean. He's not like he's good, but I don't know. He's been rocked in the regional scenes. I don't know. I can see Ilya's brother, Alexandre. I gotta get used to it. Alexandre Topuria. I can see him just landing better on the feet, being more technical on the feet. Colby Thickness is a guy that likes to take you down and kind of drown you out. You're not doing that against Alexandre, I don't think. That's where Alexandre does good. I just think he'll have a physical advantage. And just overall, a stand-up advantage skill-wise than Colby Thickness, who's taking this on short notice. This is not a full camp for him. So I can see Colby doing well early and then losing the last 2 rounds, I'll say. We move on, up the card. I'll go Alexandre Topuria, who's been ready for this moment and has been preparing for Cody Haddon, who's decent. Kong Wang versus Bruno Brazil. Oh. I'm going to go Bruno Brazil. Fighting nerds. Kong Wang. This is a tricky fight for her. I feel like she's stepping up in competition here. I feel like Bruno Brazil is way better than Gabriela Fernandez. Am I wrong for saying that? I feel like she's stepping up like she's just beaten Fernandez. She just lost. I actually did well in that fight, but Fernandez ate her shots and she subbed her. I don't really rate Gabriela Fernandez. Well, she actually isn't bad now that I think of it, and she did beat Kong Wang, but Bruno Brazil is really good. She's got good stand-up, and her grappling, that's where I think it makes her good. Like, I mean, who has she lost to, Bruno Brazil? Molly McCann lost to Loma Lookboom, though. But she did get out-wrestled. I don't see Kong Wang wrestling all of a sudden and grappling. She did get out-grappled by fucking Loma Lookboom, but that's not a bad loss, and I don't think Kong Wang's gonna grapple here. She's a striker. Oh, she did get KO'd by Denise Gomez, though. But this is a girl that's from China. That side of things, Denise Gomez, she isn't straight. She just isn't. So those women are going to typically do well in women's MMA. If you know, you know. I can't really say it on here, but those women will do good in women's MMA. But that was her. Oh, she did get dropped. But I don't think I can see Kong Wang trying to be patient and technical. And I can see her just getting out-wrestled by Bruno Brazil. So I'm actually going to take Bruno Brazil here. I'll say close decision again, 29-28. I mean, she did look good against Molly McCann. Really good. Like, that was a masterclass. And she looked great on the feet. And she is good overall. She beat Shauna Bannon, which isn't terrible. Bannon's alright. Yeah, I'll pick her to win. Yeah, Kong Wang's got KO power, but I don't see her knocking Bruno Brazil out like she can do to that one girl. Fuck. That's who she lost to. I think it was... who was it? Oh, I know the name. Why do I keep thinking Miranda Maverick? It wasn't her. I know it wasn't. It was some... Oh, Victoria Leonardo is who she beat. Yeah. That's who she beat. I'll go with Bruno Brazil. We move on up the card. Tom Nolan versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Sick fight. This is actually going to be a good one. I know this is a terrible card, but there are some decent fights. I see this being a really good outcome of a card, but coming in, it's shit. I didn't even look at this one because I was too much looking at the debuting fighters. I'm gonna go with what's Borshev done? Did he lose to James? No, he beat someone impressively recently. No, he didn't. He beat shit. Yes, that was his last fight. James Luntop by split decision. Not looking good for Vyacheslav recently. I feel like he had a fight, though. Whatever. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but... Yeah, I'm going to go with, I don't know, man. I feel like his stand-up is kind of... James Luntop... I don't know how I feel about this, because James Luntop isn't great. And he was able to arguably win. Chase Hooper dropped him and subbed him. That's not terrible, but getting dropped by Chase Hooper as a premier striker. Nazim Sadikov's dropped him as well. I don't know how much I rate his grappling. Maybe his grappling defense has improved. And his striking's gotten worse. I can just see... but Tom Nolan, man. He's just... How the fuck are you taking Alex Reyes to a decision? Victor Martinez he beat, but it was kind of a scrap and he won. He did beat Bogdan Grad, to be fair. Good wagering win. Nicholas Mata put him away. Yeah, I'm going to pick Tom Nolan to be more technical and less goofy like Vyacheslav, who is good and can get body shots, but I don't know. I feel like Tom Nolan is just a lot more technical. He's probably the underdog, Tom Nolan. Yeah, he is. I'm actually going to pick him to win. He's got a huge reach advantage here. I can see him being more technical. Although he isn't a finisher, he's a lot more technical than Borshev as of recently, man. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Tom Nolan. We move on. Up the card. Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. I'm gonna go with... Holy shit, this is a long card. Dude, I feel like I'm 17 minutes in. I'm gonna hurry up a bit. I'm gonna go with, who did he beat? Giza. Was it a good performance? Lost to David Onama. Yeah, I'm gonna go Jack Jenkins. Just way more technical than Gabriel Santos at the end of the day. Way more technical. Just a better MMA fighter. Body shots, leg kicks, broke Herbert Burns like a pussy. You know? Shepe fight was a fucking fluke. It's not like Santos has any grappling. I think Jenkins has got good takedown defense. You have to be a really good striker like Jamal Emmers to even make it close, and that could have gone either way. They gave it to Jenkins. I like Jack Jenkins. I think he's really talented, and I think he'll win this relatively easily. So I'm going to pick him to win. Gabriel Santos just haven't been impressed. Yiza is not good. And you lost to David Onama. You also lost to Lerone Murphy, which isn't bad. I get it. Arguably could have won. But I'm going to pick him to win. Why is he the underdog? Am I missing something? Jack Jenkins is a lot better. I'm taking Jenkins. I don't know what the fuck people... Yeah, 80% to Jenkins. People are picking Jenkins on Tapology. Why is he the underdog here? Oh yeah, Gabriel Santos. Absolute savage, you know. We'll see, man. Yeah, we'll see. We move on. Oh, shit. What's the next fight? Where's the next fight? Is it Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellotto? No, it's Jake... Okay, main card. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. Man, this card's terrible, but it's gonna be fun. Trust me. I'm gonna go with Francisco Prado, I'm guessing. Why? These odds must be a troll. Who did he beat, Jake Matthews? Phil Rowe, you out-grappled him? You're acting like this guy didn't get schooled by Morales. Lost to Simmelsberger based off knockdowns. Yeah, he did look... I'm thinking of Esteban Ribovic. Fuck, dude. These stupid dumb fights sometimes. I'm not casual, trust me. But Prado is a guy that can KO you, but he's not technical. I was thinking of Esteban Ribovic. Yeah, my bad. I'm going to go with, I think Ribovic is Argentinian as well. I'm going to go with, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for fucking... I'll go Jake Matthews. Yeah, I'll trust Jake Matthews. He's a lot more technical at the range. He's got the grappling to fall back on. We've seen in both areas that this guy can get exploited. He just hasn't been chinned yet. And Jake Matthews isn't the guy to chin you, unless you're Fialho and you're terrible. But I'm going to trust that Matthews can skull him. Like we saw Daniel Zellhuber skull him, not get dropped. We saw his only win is Ottman and Zaitar. I don't rate that anymore. And then, or ever, really. Ottman's always been shit. And then, you know, he got out-grappled completely by Jamie Malarkey. So I can just see Matthews either using a grappling game plan. Phil Rose is a decent win. I can see him just mixing it up and beating Francisco Prado. And I'll say he gets it done by decision, boring, 29-28. Prado has a few moments. Jake Matthews is overall better, in my opinion. We move on up the card. Yeah, Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. The fucking cool guy himself. Damn. I'm gonna go with man, Jimmy Crute's looked terrible. Jimmy Crute has looked terrible, man. He's looked awful. You fight like you're walking on Legos. Yeah, I'm gonna go Rodolfo Bellato. He's just more powerful. And Jimmy Crute, I keep thinking he's a good light heavyweight guy, contender. You're not. Like, you're not good. Manafield smoked you twice, let's be honest. But Crute's got grappling. But Rodolfo Bellato's a big guy. But he didn't look good against Ehor. This is the thing with these dumb, heavyweight classes fights. Ehor literally fumbled a finish on him. We shouldn't even be talking about that if you're somewhat good. But he's physical, and he's beaten good guys. It's going to be good enough, I think, to beat Crute. Crute just has grappling. He's got power, but he just looked terrible, and he doesn't know how to strike. And he's just got good grappling. I don't see him out grappling a big oaf like Rodolfo Bellato. And I can see Bellato improving. Like, I see these guys with two different mindsets. Bellato is a 12-2 guy, wants a championship title. And Jimmy Crute is just trying to protect himself and protect his job at this point. They don't need him around. There's two different mindsets. I'm going to go with, Bellato. I think he gets it done. I was supposed to fight against Umar Sy. Yeah, I'm going to go with him. We move on. Up the card. Bellato, the traitor. Yeah, he must be really angry. We move on. I'm going to go Bellato. He's the favorite. Yeah, he's got a reach advantage. I like that. Taliesin Teixeira versus Justin Tafa. I'm going to go Justin Tafa by KO. Justin Tafa. Yeah, I'm going to go Justin Tafa by KO. I think so. I know a lot of people are going to pick Taliesin here, but yeah, this guy is way too open. You're not going to... Tafa's going to lay him out cold. Like, this guy is way too open. I know he's good, but he's fighting absolute shit fighters. I know Tafa is one, and he's morbidly obese. But still, this guy's neck is just meant to be KO'd by that one heavy shot, and I just think Tafa is good enough. This guy doesn't grapple either. I think you need to grapple or be athletic as hell to beat a Justin Tafa. I think if you go swinging with him. you will lose. So, in the first round, badly. He's always looked good in Australia. Beat Austin Lane. I know that at the time, I know it doesn't look good, but he knocked out Lane easily. He can counter shots. He's like a new Tuivasa. He's like a new Tai Tuivasa. You know? A new Mark Hunt. I think this guy is good. If he can go on a bit of a streak, he can be a name. And I'll pick him to win. I'll pick him to go out there and get it done. Taliesin's way too open. He doesn't grapple, and Tafa will KO him simply. That neck and chin is meant to be whiplashed and put out. We move on up the card. Zhang Wei Li versus Tatiana Suarez. Ooh. Fuck. Man, I feel like Zhang's declined, man. I don't think she's in her prime anymore. Like, I know she still holds the belt. She doesn't fight enough. She's got good stand-up, but does she? I feel like she's declining a lot on the feet. She's relying more on wrestling. You cannot do that against a Tatiana Suarez. Oh, but she does have a stand-up advantage, and I should just go Zhang, you know, but it's just... I feel like Suarez will get it done. I'm going to go Tatiana Suarez. She's got a... I feel like Tatiana will get a guillotine as well. I can see her just... It being tit for tat. Suarez shoots for a takedown, then Zhang tries shooting and then gets guillotined. I know it's a dumb prediction, but... Not Suarez pick, but like a guillotine. But I can just so see like a guillotine win for like a mounted guillotine win for Tatiana Suarez. She's been chasing this for a while. Zhang doesn't care anymore. She just doesn't fight anymore. The last time she fought was 10 months ago, and it's not like she broke a leg. It's not like she broke an arm. She just simply had no one to fight, which makes her so good. Yan Zhaonan and Amanda Lemos are strikers. That's where she can win. She out-grapples them. Maybe she'll win with the striking here, but as of recently, her striking's looked awful. Not awful, but just not what it once was. And if Lemos is getting guillotines on you, I can see Suarez getting it on you. So I'm going to go Suarez getting it done. She's hungry for this, and I think she's good enough to get it done. She beat Jessica Andrade easily, who can't at this point, but still. She beat Montana De Rosa, and she destroyed Esparza and Grasso easily. Shevchenko couldn't do that to Grasso. Grasso's improved, but still, you move on. The card. I'll go Tatiana Suarez. Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland to the rematch. Dricus du Plessis I picked in the first fight by KO. I thought Strickland, you know what? His defense is good. That chin under it, under that freaking defense, is a glass. Dricus landed shots in that fight, that first fight. Sean ate him. Sean is hard to hit in general. You can't cleanly hit him on the chin unless you're Alex Pereira. You will get scolded by this guy. I'm just being honest. Cannonier got robbed. No, Cannonier fight was a robbery. Sean clearly won. The Dricus fight was close. It could go either way. Strickland arguably won that as well. At the end of the day, I'm going to make a whole in-depth for this because this is a big one. Sean Strickland, I'll be honest, this is where it comes down, in my opinion. Sean Strickland, he isn't getting knocked out by Dricus. I don't see it. Some idiots out there could pick that. I don't see that happening. I don't see him subbing Sean Strickland. Sure, he can get him down with takedowns. I don't see him subbing Sean Strickland. I don't see him holding down Strickland. I don't see him doing much on the feet this time to Strickland, because I think Strickland will come in more of a right-hand jab cross-counter game plan with a lot more front kicks, with a lot more kicks in general. I don't see DDP just walking him down like last time, because let's be honest, DDP was the one pressuring more last time. Who wants this more? Dricus doesn't really, I don't think he really wants this. I feel like he won. It was like, oh, I won. I got my belt. Let's go. Okay, Izzy. Let's do the Izzy fight now. Let's do the Hamza fight now. You knew Sean's a tough test. I know he took the fight, and Dricus will fight anyone, but I don't think he really wanted this. Strickland's been training since August. Strickland's been wanting this. He said in interviews that he's going to change his game plan a bit. He doesn't even need to change much. He arguably won the first fight. Dricus is not an impossible task. And he's been saying he wants to beat Dricus. He doesn't care about the belt. I know he wants to beat Dricus. I think he can beat Dricus. He's been training since August. You know? Because Dana White promised the winner would fight Strickland. Obviously, Hamza won in the meantime, and it was just, who's going to be next? But Strickland, I think he knew he was going to be next. He's been training ever since DDP beat Izzy. Since August of 2024. DDP's been training for Strickland ever since, because DDP was probably like, am I going to fight Chimaev next, or Strickland? He's been training since December, when this fight was announced. I'm going to go Sean Strickland. I think he's going to beat Dricus. I think he can do this. I think he can outstrike Dricus and piece him apart, because I just think Dricus, yeah, you people are going to pick him, it's close, but I lean Dricus with game planning. My guy, he adapts well, Dricus. He's good, and he's improved in his striking technically. 4 takedowns against Israel Adesanya, and he could not hold down Israel Adesanya. Sean Strickland's better at BJJ-wise on the ground than Izzy. I don't see Strickland getting subbed here. I don't see him getting held down here. I think he'll inflict a lot more damage on Dricus this time, and school him this time easily without a random cut. Even if you think it was an overhand, it might have been a head clash. That's unlucky as hell. If it was an overhand, do I see the overhand landing in the exact same spot on the cut of the eye of Strickland this time? I don't. Swollen eyes on DDP is more likely to happen this time. I'm going Strickland. I don't really see the improvements of DDP. I feel like he's maintaining what he's got. That's where I think Strickland can just add a right hand more this time. Add more teeps this time. That will slow down Dricus naturally. I'm taking Sean Strickland. 49-46, unanimous decision. Didn't look great against Costa. Okay. Dricus didn't look great against Izzy. I know it's Costa and he's past his prime. Sean beat him 5-0. I don't care if it was boring or not. The boring style works sometimes. Look at Bilal Marab. Like and subscribe if you're watching. I got Sean Strickland. Let me know what you think. Peace.